welcome back. Put some tape over the window. I had a bit of a think about how to take the window out, so I thought, well, I'll disconnect the regulator, and lo and behold, it seemed to come out fairly quickly. So this is what I've found. We've got a very nervous little four. Come on, bud, come on in, beep beep, go on, beep beep, come on in, do you know that? Go on, this one, come on, go on in, go on. Gets a bit nervous when the doors are clunking and clapping. So yeah, the regulator is out of position, and there's been a top quality bodge job on the connectors for the regulator. So another thing to fix. However, I am seriously considering doing away with these and going just to a normal winder mechanism. I don't think the weight saving is going to be that substantial, but I have to keep things a little bit more basic, I think. So so yeah, it's all good on that front. So what I'll do now is I'll disconnect the regulator and I'll take the window out. So see you in a minute. Well, that's the regulator out. Nice and straightforward. Tucked it in, pushed it in into the door like that. Goes in, around. That winder comes up to there. So all nice and easy, really. So I'll demonstrate it again. So pop that out, hang that there, pop it out, grab this, and away we go. So with this being free, it enables us to move this to put into the slider guide on the bottom of the window. So from memory now, I think I have to disconnect this here to slacken off the slider inside, and I should be able to remove the window with that moving. We'll give it a go. So bear with me, I'll see you in a minute. Right then, time for the window out. I've just broken a leg on my tripod, so I'm going to try and mount this somewhere where you'll be able to see everything properly. How's that for a view? Right, okay. Experimentation required. I don't know how that works. Is that going to be okay? Let's have a look. Hello. Right then, here we go. It's a T30 torque screw for this. Let's get this out. There we go. Put that in there. I'll put all these bits in the box in a minute. So that's the window slider ready to go. Hopefully this isn't going to bang into the fan. Good old duct tape. Right, there we go. That slider's first inspection. Yeah, a bit rusty, but I've seen a whole lot worse. Get that there for a minute. Make sure I put these down safely in here. Right, happy days. That's one window out. And take the seals out. stick. Move this away. Leave that there. It'll be easier to put it back in. Okay. There we go. And that is the driver's door seal removed. So happy days. It's been a success. Right, and I'm going to call it a day at the minute for that one. I'm going to have to go to work in a minute and do my my other job, the one that actually pays the bills. So I'll catch you in the next bit. Good morning. Tuesday morning, and got to do something a little bit different this morning, so I've decided that I'm going to make a bracket to hold the oil catch tank kit that I bought recently from Fleabay. So yeah, basically I've decided that I'm going to put it here. So I'm going to make a bracket that mounts onto the inner wing bracket. That will help it sit round about there, I think. So it shouldn't be too tall there. And if I need to drain the tank, then I can drain it. There should be space enough underneath it to go and drain it. So that's the plan. I was gonna push the car out to get space to remove, well, fully open and remove the passenger side doors, window out. But the weather's pants, absolute pants. It's, you know, it's heavy showers at the minute. I don't want to risk rolling the car out and getting it soaked. So that's going to have to wait till tomorrow. So two jobs. Make a bracket. I've already got the template here, a bit of cardboard. So all I need to do now really is I've put the folds in. They're basically going to be, it's going to be along the lines of like a C bracket, like that. See if I can fold them and hold them in long enough. It's quite frustrating actually, holding the camera with one hand and doing this. So basically what I'm looking to have, bear with me a minute, what I'm looking to have is to have a bracket like that. Obviously a lot squarer than that, out of this piece of metal that I've got. So I've already cut it to length and sort it out. So I'm going to measure up now on this, and I'll see you in a minute. Right then, that's the bracket finished and drilled. We'll see how it fits. Looks a bit scabby at the minute. I'll need to scrape it all down, heat it all up, get the the plastic coating all off it, give it a good bit of a edge prime, and a nice coat of satin black. So like I said earlier, the idea is to mount it there, so we'll see how it goes. So put that on the hole in there, and then that looks pretty sweet. So obviously I'll have to move around the loom P-clip. I'm not quite sure what to do with that yet, but it won't be an issue. So hold that on there. I'll go and get the catch tank. Hopefully. Right, okay, so it will be sat further in. So if I can put that on there, what I'll do, I think, is bend the tang on this to bend it around on that to get it fit. It's a bit close to the header tank actually, isn't it? So the idea was to have it there. So a bit more fettling required, I think. So yeah, this one's out on a limb there. I suppose I could put a flat bracket underneath it to help it sit a little bit further away. It'll be well supported. So I think that's what I'll do. Right, time to make a piece of flat bar. So worked out that the flat bar needs to be in this section of the bracket. So we're going to drill through now on this one and get a small bolt in there to just tighten it up for a bit, just to trial it. And I'll need to drill another hole in here as well, the same. So I've worked out that everything's gonna work out just nicely on that. So bear with me a minute. Helicopter! Right, popper helicopter, tip glass. Right then, here we go. Look here, back there. Right. Blow on that one. So here we go. Right then, where are we? Top. So that's back of the car, front of the car. So here we go. 2 brackets in there as required. So time to bolt a few bits together. Small little so there's the box and nuts. Temporary solution, obviously. File this off. Yeah, not too bad. Let's do this again. Forward. There we go. Of course, this hole, this one here, the rearmost, will have the catch tank sitting through it. So I just want to double check that everything is gonna sit where it should be. Put on there, and of course there's a bit over the top really in metal. I suppose I should make it in aluminium. If I don't like the look of this, then I'll make another one. It's definitely not gonna break, that's for sure. Right. That's those 2 tight. Happy with that. Happy days. Right, let's go and see how it looks on the car then. rear, forward, on there. Let's get the bolt through. I'm not going to clamp anything down at the minute. There we go. Right, so we've got that sat there, looking that way. The bracket looks terrible without the paint on it, but I might have to mock these things up. So it's going to sit right there. So not too bad at all. Happy days. Yep, happy with that. That will do. Now it's time to put the bits back in the boxes and get prepping the bracket in there. Get my finger out of the screen. Get that in there, that in there, and close the lid. Put that there for a minute. Right, okay then, let's get this out. Splendid. Right, well, that'll do for a bit. I'm just going to get sanding and priming and painting. Welcome back again. Bracket's been cleaned, primed, painted, and now fitted to the car temporarily, of course, just to see how it all sits. So yeah, pretty happy with how it's gone, and there we go. A few things to sort out. I'll be trimming this bolt in here. Obviously made it countersunk, so it wasn't quite going to work out with the bracket to have this, you know, bolted to the flat bar. So I had to go there, and I've put a countersunk posi drive posi screw in there. So I'll trim that flush with the nut. That one's not sitting too badly at all, but there'll be cap bolts on these. I'll be putting black hex bolt in here, and I'll be touching this up in black as well, just to make it a little bit less obvious, tidy up, and all the rest of them, they'll be going black as well, just to tidy up. Yeah, really solid. It's not going anywhere. So yeah, pretty happy with where it. Good afternoon, Saturday afternoon, and as per usual, it's peeing it down. So that's all but every day this week, or all but yesterday, because I started work early yesterday. I haven't managed to roll the 205 out to get the passenger door fully open in order to remove the window and the regulator and stuff. So you can probably hear the rain on the roof yet again. So desperate times call for desperate measures. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to open the garage doors, leave the cover on the car, and shuffle the car across to this wall. And I know there's plenty of room then to open the door, so I'll get the car on a kind of an angle, nose in here and back in slightly further out. So so that's the plan for now. I've got the doors in the boot of the car. The plate replacement doors. There's a couple of small bumps in them, nothing major, but they're quite a bit better and straighter than the ones on this one. You see this skirmishes where fill has been put in and stuff in it. So then it's, for some reason, it bows out here and goes into there. So it's a bit of something going on there. Not quite sure what, but never mind. It doesn't matter. I'll be removing them. I'll offer them up for sale. They're not good enough to put on this for me. However, somebody might be looking for a pair of doors for a rally car. They'd be perfect for that. But yeah, for my purposes, they're not good enough. on that score. So yeah, I'm gonna move the car around in a minute and start the process of removing the passenger side window and regulator. I'll catch you in a minute. There's where the bloody thing is. Right. Oh. Right. Let's have a look. Right, that's the slider mech out from the slider rail on the window. I just need to disconnect the regulator cable, the line feed. Right, T30 driver. So this will disconnect the window runner. I'll leave that disconnected anyway, so in order to pull the window down, angle it and withdraw it from the door. So right, now that that's out of the way, I'll try and disconnect this awkward little plug. I'm using that attaching. So look. The biggest fun's going to be putting these back in, but there you go. Ouch! Oh. The shitting hell's going on with this? Right. Get this window out. Right, that's the window out. Let's get this another go. Why the hell isn't this coming out? Bloody hell, that was tight. it's come, and almost time to take the door off. I'm going to knock this strap pin out first. I've disconnected the loom. Looking a bit ropey in there actually, but I'll check the continuity and stuff before I swap them over to the new door, the replacement doors. So take this stuff off, make sure that they go in the right place. There we go, that's the door seal and runner out. The outside for all this would be a whole lot easier. Right, that's the inside front, the inside door loom sorted. So welcome back. Just removed the door, took the furniture out of the door, which is a bit interesting. But just about to take the top pin off, bottom pin. It's all really good, nice and tight, no wear on it. So I'll just change the top one. It's been really tight to get it up to this point. Right, really tight. Oh, fingers crossed this one. There we go. Happy days. One knackered pin out. Just going to check that. There we go, pretty knackered, really stepped. Don't know if you can see that. Let's have a look. You can almost see where it's worn inside the door hinge itself. Looks like the hinge itself is not too bad. So the task is now to find some pins. We'll have to see which way that one goes then. So everything else looks okay. Mission accomplished. Well, welcome back everyone. Now just about to do the driver's door. I've started at taking out the hardware. And first problem I've got, if you can see it in there, the screw goes in from the front of the door handle and goes into like a rivet. It's spinning through, so I'm going to have to clamp that somehow and take that off. Just had a look in here. Those of you that know your Peugeots will realise that there's a bolt short in there, and this one, well, it's pretty terrible to be honest. One bolt put in there. Absolutely disgraceful, but never mind. So so the plan now is to sort out the door handle and put that in there, sort out the door handle, get that out, and get the door off, get the pin off, and then that's that done. Right, that's the doors off. Still need to take the lumen out from inside the door to put in the other door. Also got the fan cowling today sorted out. Top hinge really knackered. Not very good at all. I don't know why they put one of those things in there, I have no idea, but never mind, it's actually not going to help at all. So rear hinge, that's not good, so both these pins will need replacing, so I'm going to go ahead and knock those out and see you in a minute. Well, that's a wrap for episode 11, part 11, and it's a bit of a long on this one, so I apologise for that. It's just over 30 minutes long. Got a few bits in there that were worth putting on the video, and yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe and click the bell for future updates. Thanks for watching. See you soon.